about like spending and stuff and all the political stuff and how much money we give to our military and stuff, they're not talking about to the people that
That's
come
right.
back. They're talking about to just the military itself and the military industrial complex and the wars and the guns but the people who come back and taking care of them and their mental health. I mean, for the most part, it's like, hey, 50% off at Chick-fil-A. Good luck.
Gonna take a lot for me to stop and administer a sentence so sentimental. The sentence to Senate go sit a minute for cynicism.
Hey there, did you know that you could follow us on Twitter at WatchTata? We're trying to reach 1,000 followers, and you can help us reach our goal by following us today. You can also further support us by becoming a Patreon and joining our Discord. Links in the description below.
All right, guys, you ready to get into this? So we got Five Finger Death Punch, Wrong Side of Heaven. I know for a fact I have never seen this music video.
It's been a long time, so.
Yeah. Well, this is for me then. I'm gonna be the one all like, hey, what is this?
Yes.
All right, let's get it.
Me and my wife make investments, planning on bringing them checks in. I look at her like a best friend, I look at you like a waste man. You about as real as a spray tan, I just be training my Muay Thai. I spent the summer by King Kais, now a nigga screaming kill Ken. I'ma be the king like Kendrick, I'ma be the king like Massa.
Nothing to do with me being hip. I'm just a little late.
Oh wow. Okay.
Which is sad.
Jesus. Yo, that is ridiculous, man. I mean,
That
these
shouldn't be.
These are stats I've seen before, but it's like every time I see it, it just makes me angry.
Yeah.
It's like
You serve your country and then, you don't get taken care of like you should.
it's just the way that we prop up our military. Like in the media, and
Oh,
like,
I
we
know.
talk about like how important they are, and thank you for your service, and all this other nonsense, and we make it seem like it's such a big deal to serve, and then they come back home, and we just treat them like dumpster juice,
I know.
and then we act like we're surprised that they have things
Or
like,
for those who are, they deport them back. For those who are not like citizens.
yeah, which is retarded. But even more so, what kills me is that we're so behind on understanding mental health. Like they come back with PTSD and stuff, and we just act like, oh, what's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
let's just.
Like you're
Write
surprised
them
that
off
he's drinking
like they're
alcohol every
crazy.
day. You made him kill children or something, probably. Like you destroyed this man's life or woman's life. Like
Yeah.
it pissed me off every time I see it.
I spoke to God today, and she said that she's ashamed. What have I become? What have I done? I spoke to the devil today, and he swears he's not to blame. And I understood, 'cause I feel the same. Arms wide open, I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Right or wrong, I can hardly tell. I'm on the wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. The wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. I heard from God today, and she sounded just
You
like
know,
me.
The anti-war classical liberal in me wants to be like, well, war is wrong anyway.
Yeah.
But like the gladiator, the warrior in me, and, the person that understands the mindset that it takes to even draw up the courage and strength to serve your country or put your life on the line for others, people you don't even know, people who don't know your name, that side of me, when I see this, the first thing that comes to my mind is just like, there's no way to set a value on what these people do. And another thing too, I don't think people realize is like, listen, you can hate war. You could even not even like America and our history and everything we've done. But when we're talking about individuals, I'm not talking about like the government. Forget the government. The individuals that are here for different reasons. A vast majority are sometimes low education, not all the time, but sometimes.
Yeah.
Poor, don't have another way, want to take care of their family, just human beings who are in need. And then they get pulled into this thing. And sure, our country does what it does to people, and it sends them off to do things, whether you think they're good or bad. But when you think about the individual, I don't care what side you stand on politically, I don't see how anyone can't sympathize for someone who goes through the things, the atrocities that these people see on a daily basis, serving our country, being in war, fearing for their lives every single day. Like, it's just crazy. And then you come back home and then you get a little short hero's welcome, and that's it.
Oh, I know.
That's it.
I know.
And when we talk about like spending and stuff and all the political stuff and how much money we give to our military and stuff, they're not talking about to the people that come back. They're talking about to just the military itself and the military industrial complex and the wars and the guns, but the people who come back and taking care of them and their mental health. I mean, for the most part, it's like, hey, 50% off at Chick-fil-A. Good luck.
Yeah, I know.
It's nuts, man.
From God today, and she sounded just like me. What have I done? And who have I become? I saw the devil today, and he looked.
Hey, Pedro, thank you for your service. That's why Pedro be on us like that, like a drill sergeant.
Oh.
I should have known he was military. Because Pedro be on us. That makes way more sense now.
Oh my gosh, Pedro, I didn't know that.
That makes way more sense now.
Not like me. I looked away. I turned away. Arms wide open. I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Right or wrong, I can hardly tell. I'm on the wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. The wrong side of heaven.
I'm on the wrong side of heaven,
But the righteous
the
side.
righteous side of hell.
Yeah, he has a point.
That's deep. That's deep. If y'all don't get that, you ain't getting nothing. That's deep, deep. Wow.
Righteous side of hell, the wrong side of heaven, and the righteous side of hell. I'm not defending,
I'm not gonna lie, man. These stats are pissing me off.
Yeah.
we're descending, falling further and further away, getting closer every day. I'm getting closer every day to the end, the end. I'm getting closer every day. Arms wide open, I stand alone.
So we saw a little bit of compassion in that moment. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I understand now why gangs exist. Becoming a firefighter, I've learned why gangs were started. It makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Despite the negative implications associated with being a part of a modern gang, I know why they exist. And the reason why they exist is the same reason why people become police officers, people become firefighters, people join the military, all this stuff. It's not the only reason, but it's a big part of it. There is a benefit to being part of a group.
a brotherhood.
A brotherhood.
That brotherhood.
There is
kinda,
a benefit in that. And, you know, I've seen it on multiple occasions, not just in my own life, really, because, you know, I've been doing the firefighting thing not that long.
Yeah.
But just watching my brother move and all different people I know who serve in the military, there is a benefit in being a part. Yeah, my dad, yeah. There's a benefit to be a part of a group. And, I mean, that example right there, even though it was just for the video, I mean, that's something that really happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that really happens. And unfortunately, that's the kind of world we live in.
There's good and bad to a brotherhood.
Sure, there's bad to it, but, you know...
I get why people are more attracted to joining something like that.
This society is why. Because you almost need it. The way we've built this infrastructure in the society we live in, you benefit more than you lose being a part of something.
Yeah.
You really do. I mean, because what ends up happening is you have that brotherhood or whatever you want to call it, generally is associated with access. That's what it is. It's access.
Yes.
You know? And so, yeah, I mean, that's just a perfect example of that.
That is true.
So.
God, that is so sad.
Yeah, the suicide rate is crazy for veterans.
That is insane. That's nice that they have information attached.
It's crazy how long it took our society to understand mental health. It took us forever.
They still don't have...
I mean, we're kind of at a point now where people are at least aware of it, but it feels like even 5-6 years ago, it was like, oh, people just crazy.
Yeah, but...
we had therapy and stuff, but like... It just
but it needs to be accessible.
Yeah,
more accessible.
It needs to be mandatory.
And affordable.
Yo, if you... No, forget affordable. Free. If you served in the military...
It should... Yes, absolutely.
And maybe this is a thing now, so I don't know. We're speaking from ignorance. You join the military, as soon as you come out, free therapy, period. Military, government pays for it. That's it.
Any kind of, like, first responders, even, like, what you do, because you guys see some crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's different, though, because I'm never going to be in a position where I have to kill children.
Kill someone. Yeah, no, but
now, losing, I mean, I've already been in some weird situations, but losing a life in an attempt to save it, sure, there's some stuff associated with that.
Yeah.
But, you know, being in war, I mean...
Guys, when I used to live in South Florida, there's a lot of homeless people, and I was so overwhelmed by how, like, just the sheer volume of homeless people I would see, and stray cats. And so I used to, believe it or not, like, in the trunk of my car, I started buying cases of water and cat food. And I would leave it in my car, and literally every day I would be like handing out water as I'm going to work to like the homeless folks that I would bump into. Some of them were really sweet. And then I would like feed all the cats, and they would start following me. My family hated me for doing that, but I did.
The video made me mad, sorry. Yeah, good stuff, man. If you're watching this VOD, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications for more content like this.
Please.
Yo.